Hey guys, so it's me, Kiani. Today's video is going to be on my August favorites. All of these products that I'm going to highlight today are actually coming from your drugstore. And let me tell you, I have a jam-packed segment. So without further ado, let's get started. I have found my new favorite brow product. Oh my God, when I say my favorite brow product, Wet n Wild has really stepped up to the plate with their Ash Brown number 963 brow product. This thing is jam-packed for $2.99. It has wax, a lighter powder, and then a black. And I don't know if you can see because of the glare, but in the event you can, it also has tweezers and a brush. Look at my brows. Can you see how smooth and consistent and natural they look? This brow unit. So freaking ridiculous. $2.99. And do you know, I almost walked past this and I kind of went back and I left and I kind of went back. $2.99. So worth it. I'm going back to buy 3 more of these because I need to have one in my makeup kit, I need to have one in my purse, and I need to have one in my bathroom. $2.99. Run, get this brow set. Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit in Ash Brown. You can create the depth of color that you would like to have. You can also make it as flat as you want by using this wax. So sick. There's a tutorial coming out from Kiani, Makeup by Kiani, using this brow palette. You need to pick this up. Oh my gosh. I'm staying in my lane with the Wet n Wild lipsticks. Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild, Wet n Wild. MAC is going to have a run for their money with this Wet n Wild. Let me tell you, I have purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lipsticks, $1.99 each. The shade I'm wearing right now is called Just Peachy. And let me tell you, I'm just peachy with the price, and I'm even more peachier with the quality of the lipstick. It goes on really, really sheer. You can add more to build it. It dries into a matte coverage. It doesn't dry my lips. It doesn't run off with my lipstick. It doesn't run off when I drink my freaking coffee. I am so in love. I'm going to swatch a few of these for you. I have opened a few of them. I haven't opened all of them because just as any other shopaholic does, when they find something they like, they go back and buy as many colors as they possibly can. That's me. Just Peachy. Let's swatch it. Can you see that? Look at the pigment. That's crazy for $2.99. And oh my gosh, this is what kind of drew me to it. Do you see this clear top? This makes sense to me. If I can't see what color I want and I have to kind of look on the bottom to decide what shade it is, show me the color. I get inspired by color, not by words. However, this is called Just Peachy number 903C. Wet n Wild at your nearest drugstore. And I've kind of gone off the deep end and gone into my deeper shades. This is another one that I've actually tried. It's called Vamp It Up. This is going to be so super fly when I create something really, really nude and sexy for you guys. Look at this. It's not even a shade that I would normally wear. But won't you be excited when I Instagram this? I'm going to have to create something to go with it because I think the color is so freaking sultry, so rich, so out of my norm. Like I always say, step out of your box, people. Step out of your box. For $2.99, you could actually stand to put this on and mix it with something else and create something fabulous. I think I can actually create a contour with that because it's so rich. Stay tuned for that. The other colors that I've actually chosen, I haven't had a chance to try, but if they're anything like my other ones, they are definitely going to be definitely created a look upon. Sugar Plum, I'm always in love with my nudes. It's called Bare It All. Smokin Hot Pink. Ooh, yeah. And Don't Blink Pink. Can't stand the names. Definitely cannot wait to create amazing looks for you guys with these. Wet n Wild, $1.99. Go find you some shades. Pick up $10 worth. Try something. If you normally do your pinks, go to your browns. If you normally do your reds, go to your pinks. Mix it up. Put 3 of them on at the same time. $1.99. You can't go wrong. I'm going to stay with my Wet n Wild. They have really stolen my heart. Let me tell you, they have stolen my heart. I can create so many combinations with these Wet n Wild units. I'm going to my eyeshadows now. The shade that I have on, or the shadows that I have on, come from the Comfort Zone. This has been widely YouTube. I've seen this on several different sites. Don't ask me to recite which ones because it could be 2 or 3 in the morning that I'm just watching some YouTube videos. But this Comfort Zone, look at this. Look how dreamy my eyes look. I don't have on liner. I don't have on lashes. I also Instagrammed an amazing combination this weekend, and that came from the something pusher. But this is also I want to say it's pedal pusher. This is the unit. This is the unit that I had on this weekend. If you follow me on Instagram, love_Kiani, this is what I had on with the floral colored top. This palette, and the great thing about Wet n Wild is because, as I remember, it's one of those brands that I started with when I first started buying makeup. It was like some of the first brands that I could actually find. It was in a drugstore. It was during the time that I was actually sneaking to buy makeup, sneaking to wear makeup, you know, 13, 14 years old. My mom was not having it, So these are brands that I could actually find in my drugstore. And this is really taking me back to days of old. Oh my gosh. But they have really stepped up their colors. They also give you some little tips because embossing them, it tells you basically where the colors go. But now, I've been doing makeup for a long time. And those of you that have followed me, you know that I kind of create my own rules with makeup. And I kind of go opposite of what they say. But for those of you that are just starting out, this is going to make you feel comfortable, because until you get really comfortable with placement and brushes and actually yourself in makeup, this is going to make you feel more comfortable, because it's almost like you have a tutorial right embedded on the shadows. This is an amazing palette for $4.99. I actually have it in the Pedal Pusher, Comfort Zone now, which is what I'm wearing, and one that I cannot wait to open, which is Blue, Had Me at Hello. This is another unit. I've done a lot of videos with Blue, so I haven't really opened this one just yet because I just kind of want to wait, but I'm very excited. Not only that, but I've also purchased the Gone with the Wild, which this is a I want to say a very limited edition product. And then Nude Awakening. For those people that kept asking me, can I create something that is very nude? I'm thinking you're going to actually get something that you love out of this, because I've been very pleased with the products that I'm open. So I'm definitely going to recommend the Wet n Wild palettes. So staying a little bit more in the eyeshadows. Those of you that don't like a whole lot of shimmer, or you kind of just branching into makeup and you want something to go with some other stuff that you might actually have that's a little bit more shimmery, I was overly surprised with the Physicians Formula Matte line. Oftentimes I'll play with a lot of shimmer shadows and I need something to kind of contour or to actually really make my bone structure really strong. But if you're working with a lot of shimmers, it's difficult to do that. I think you get a nice version of contrast when using a matte shadow versus a shimmer, because you want to shimmer in places you want to highlight, and you want to kind of contour in places you want to kind of descend. So let me tell you, this formula right here, this is the Canon Classics by Physicians formula. Is all matte. I've been playing with this a lot, And these are colors that are very, very subdued, but when I'm running around with the kids or just on one of those days that I'm being lazy, I've really, really enjoyed this. The colors swatch really, really nice. They come out really, really pigmented. Look at that. This is very, very close to what I would think of the Naked, the Naked Basics palette. Is only missing something that's even more dramatic than that. However, if you are fairer skinned, you would be in love with this. It's a little bit more on the high end. I want to say this is about $6.99 if I remember correctly. But I fell in love with it because I was in the market for more matte shadows. Fell in love with that. And I also bought the classic nudes. I haven't opened this one yet, but when I run out, because I run through stuff like this really, really quickly, I went ahead and purchased this one as well. Another one of my YouTube, I would say, people that I subscribe to, really, really highlighted the Cup of Joe palette nudes. This is the Color Riche Cup of Nude. I want to say this is about $6.99. It's going to be all matte L'Oreal Paris. So if you're in the market for something that's really, really flat and definitely going to be more flat, I think you're going to really, really get a nice product and technique from any of these, the Physicians Formula or the L'Oreal. I'm going to go ahead and move forward really quickly to a new bronzer that I've fallen in love with. This is going to be by Black Radiance, and the shade, I've ripped it off. Wow, Kiani. I thought I saved the shade. Oh, it's in chocolate. I did save it. Chocolate, number 88612. 8612 chocolate. This, take a look. You see that contour? Solely Black Radiance. These colors come in a variety. You can get them in more of a plum, you can get them in more of a brown, you can actually go to a little bit more flatter, kind of like a cinnamon shade. About $4.99, drugstore as well. Love it. It's not going to be as intense as some of the other shades that I use to contour, but I think for a drugstore brand, 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. Lastly, I'm going to show you, those of you that know that I love, love, love my cream shadows. I almost as much love my my gel liners, and this is a product. This is by Wet n Wild also, and the color is called Eggplant. Now, look at that. I did not put it on tonight, but just because I love the shape of this. Wet n Wild. And it was kind of difficult to find. I was looking for black. They were out of black because so many YouTubers highlight the black. But I'm just going to show you really, really quick. It has its own little brush. And look at that. Freaking crazy. $1.99. Do you see how intense that is? Can you imagine the smoky eye that I can actually make with that? If you can't imagine it, stay tuned because I'm going to show you. I'm going to create some more videos using some of these products here that I am absolutely, positively in love with. And I know I said lastly with the gel, but I have to show you why I originally went in the drugstore. I went in to buy this. Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel is a very natural astringent. I don't even want to say astringent because astringent kind of leads your mind to think of alcohol base. No, honey. But Witch Hazel used to be like $1, $2 along the same lines as alcohol. They've gone up. Witch Hazel. I was actually looking for a toner to actually put in my makeup kit so I can remove oil and grease and kind of soothe skin from blemishes and things. And this has gone up to like $5.69. And so but Witch Hazel, this is an amazing, amazing after you cleanse your face toner. And I ran out of my Estee Lauder toner. And I wanted to just kind of see what the drugstore had, because the first store that I went in didn't even have this. But they did have the L'Oreal Hydrate Fresh Toner that did not burn my skin. Love the scent. I think I'm gonna take another whiff. Nice and calming after you've had a nice hot bath, you've had a long day, you cleanse your face, you use a little bit of toner, apply your moisturizer. It's alcohol free. I'm in love with this. I won't mind if my husband grabs this or this on his face as well versus my $29 or $20 bottle of toner from Estee Lauder. So I'm in love, guys. Drugstore, August favorites, coming to you from Makeup by Kiani. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I just want to show you where I am in my thought process right now, what I'm in love with. And trust me, if any of these products don't live up to their name, you won't see a tutorial. You won't see a tutorial. But I'm usually a pretty good judge of character. I've been doing this for quite a while. So if I love it, I buy multiples. If I hate it, I just keep walking. So anyway, those of you that have subscribed, thank you so very, very much. This has been such an amazing, amazing ride. I love to see you guys' comments. Leave your comments below. Likes, dislikes, things that you would like to see me record. I really want to know. Continue to follow me, love_Kiani, as well as subscribe, Makeup by Kiani. If you're undecided, click the button. It won't kill you. You'll be able to see something amazing, I'm sure, from me that you really, really want to see. That's all I have. Kisses. Oh, let's do a close-up. All drugstore, baby. Drugstore. Thanks, guys.